Hi everyone, this is a quick video to show you how to install Bibles that are already pre-formatted and ready for you to go into your OpenLP application. And so I'm going to show you real quick how to do that. First, I'm going to show you OpenLP for a second to show you a couple of things in this that you're going to be needing to do here. In our Bibles, right now I don't have any Bibles clicked. If I click this, nothing happens. There's no Bibles installed in this particular OpenLP application. And so what we're going to do is we are going to install several Bibles and themes that work with those specific Bibles into OpenLP. If you go to your settings, configure OpenLP, and then go to your, first go to your advanced menu, advanced option right here. And what we're going to be needing to do is go to the path that all of our OpenLP data is located, which is wherever this path is. I have mine in OneDrive so that I can access my OpenLP build services or whatever, wherever I'm at, whether it's on the road, at home, at church, I have access to it. So I installed this path into my OneDrive folder. You may have it in your, I don't know where the default is, but wherever that default is, you can add it there, or you can create a custom path to wherever you want it to go. So this, for me, is I have it in my OneDrive, and then my shared church folder, and then an OpenLP folder above that, in that. So that's where I keep mine, okay? You can put yours wherever you want to, but I do suggest if you have like a, like a OneDrive or Dropbox folder like that. With a Mac, you can use it. The one difficult thing about doing OneDrive with a PC versus a Mac is that the root folder is different. So it's very difficult if you have a Mac and a PC, but if you have a Mac, you can, they sync very well with Macs. If you have a PC, only PCs, they sync very well with PCs. But they don't do OpenLP does not do a good job with syncing with a Mac and a PC. So that's just a heads up. But wherever that current path is, I kind of went off there on a little tangent, but that's basically what that folder is. Okay. So that being said, I'm going to close OpenLP. And I have all of my shortcuts. This is that OpenLP folder that I was talking about in OneDrive. Here's my OpenLP application. And here in this folder are the files that we are going to be installing in our OpenLP data folder. Okay, let me open up the OpenLP data folder real quick. Here's the OpenLP data folder and shared ABC, OpenLP right there. And it has these different folders that you can use, and I have a bunch of other files that I use for different other things, so disregard these things, okay? But the basic thing we're looking at here are these folders right here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Bibles, and we're going to see that there's nothing here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to install different things in our Bibles folder, in our fonts folder, and in our themes folder. These three folders are the folders we're going to use. So I'm going to open up the first one. This is the King James Bible. This one is in English, and so we're going to have specific fonts and specific themes that will help us to format and make that look a little bit better. All of these are going to be done in 1920 by 1080p. And so the themes and the fonts are kind of working towards that. That can be your starting point. And if you have a higher definition monitor, you can obviously adjust this as you see fit. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Bible folder, and here is the King James Version SQLite file. We're going to take this, we're going to copy it, and then we're going to take it over to our Bibles in our OpenLP data folder, right click and paste. Okay, we're going to do each one separately. Then we're going to take our fonts. This is a CMG Sans. It's a really good font collection that's free. I highly recommend it. Copy that, and then we'll go back to our OpenLP folder, go to fonts, right click and paste that. So that will install that. Then we're going to go back to our themes. And these are the theme packs that we're going to install. Right click that, copy this, and then go back to our themes folder here and find an empty space to paste that, and that will put that folder with all of the this is like a code file and the background image, as well as a like an image for OpenLP to be able to read. So once those are installed, OpenLP should be good to go. If you open up OpenLP, here's basically what happens. If you go to Bibles and then click the versions, you'll see this. This is blank. If I edit it here, I could edit it King James, KJV. There we go. That shows that KJV is there. And then we have the Bible English theme right here. So if I put in, I'm just going to go simple Genesis 1:1, and it'll show here the Genesis. And then if I type Genesis chapter 1, we will see that Genesis 1 is right here. But we notice that Bible EN isn't, this Bible theme isn't showing up. So in order to change that, you can go to Settings, Configure OpenLP, go to your Bibles, and then you can change the Bible theme to that Bible EN, the Bible English folder, or the Bible English theme, like that. And this time, when you'll have to reload this section right here, Genesis 1:1. If you click at this time, we have Genesis 1:1, King James Version. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. It's got this theme as its background. Now, typically, I don't usually use the name of the theme, so you can remove that. Typically, I do. I just double click this and just hit a space. I know that kind of helps me so that when I load it, again, it just looks nice and clean. And so that's something you can do if you want to. If you like to have the version there, you can do that as well. That's totally up to you. So this theme is set up. It's got the CMG Sans font in it, and it's all ready for you to go. Whatever verse you want to put in there, John 1, and then you can do John 1:1. Or you can highlight the verses you want to, drag them into the service, and it'll show up John 1 through 16, and that will work as well. And these are different settings that I have set up for my specific configuration that I like to have. There's all different things that you can do, and that'll be for a different video. But for now, we're just trying to import these files into OpenLP. So we have the English part done. Next, we're going to do the Japanese. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I don't really need to save the service, so I'll discard that. OpenLP is closed. Now, I'm going to go back to this folder, this OpenLP Bibles folder. We did the King James version, the English version. Now we're going to do the Japanese version, OpenLP Shinkayaku Bible and Theme. And basically, we're going to do the same thing that we just did with the English one. OpenLP, open up this. In the Bible section, here's your Japanese Bible. Right click and copy that, or Control C to copy if you want to. And then go to your Bibles folder in your OpenLP data folder. Right click and paste. That will put that in there. Go back to your OpenLP folder. Same here. Install the fonts, and these are free fonts that you're able to download. I don't have the source file. I'll have to get later, but I just put them there. They should be in the folder that you have with this file. Copy that, go to fonts, right click, paste those fonts in. Again, go back to the theme, open up that folder, highlight both of these files, copy that, and same. OpenLP, themes, right click, paste, and Bible JP, Bible JP. I have it as 1 and 2 because those are probably going to be the most used themes that you're going to be using. So you just put a number 1 and a number 2 so that they automatically go to the top of your theme in OpenLP. Okay, so those are installed. Go to OpenLP, open that up again. And then if you go to your Bibles, you're going to see the Shinkayaku Seisho. Okay. And again, this one is set up where if you put in, I'm going to change it to Japanese here, Soseiki, and then chapter 1. Here's Soul Seiki chapter 1. Notice though that we do have the Japanese Bible JP as the default, but this isn't what it's supposed to look like. This is still based on the English Bible, and so we want to change our theme. So go to Settings, Configure OpenLP, Bibles, and then change. This time you're going to change it to Japanese. This is the one thing that you have to do if you're going to use English and Japanese Bibles. If you only use Japanese Bibles within your service, you just change your theme to Bible to the Japanese Bible theme, and then you won't ever have to deal with this again. But if you're like me and I have to do English and Japanese Bibles, that's the one thing that you got to do each time you change your settings. Just go to Configure OpenLP, Bibles, and if you're getting ready to use your English Bibles to build an English service, you use that. And if you use a Japanese Bible, you can do that. And if you do both of them, you can display second Bible verses like that, and then that will give you the option to display both Bible verses. So that's just something else that you can do. But for me, English service, I only use English. Japanese service, I only use Japanese. So that's kind of basically how it goes. So now that Japanese service is set up, it looks like a nice cleaner font with the furigana up on top. If for some reason this does not look like this on yours, the reason, if you go back to Settings, Configure OpenLP, go to your, wrong one. Go to Settings, Configure Formatting Tags. Go to Configure Formatting Tags, and then insert these two things. If you go to New, you can go to New, and then you'll type in Ruby Top. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. Go to Ruby Top, and then put the tag RT, and then this left arrow RT, right arrow, and then the ending of that is a left arrow slash RT with a close with a right arrow. Put these two put these two things into this configure formatting tags, and then save that, and then that will show. And then you may need to reclose OpenLP in order for that to show up, but that's how you do that. And then for my Shin Kayaku, again, I don't like to have my versions up here, so what I do is, and this is just me, I just put 2 spaces in there. 1 space is for English and 2 spaces for Japanese. So if I do that, it shows up a little bit nicer here. So if I go here so now I've got like a top and a bottom is basically how I do mine. So if the bottom one is Japanese, so if I do that, then it shows up. This shows up a little bit cleaner without the Bible version out there, so I can just use it that way. So that's basically it. Once you get those two or however many other stuff you want to put in there, that's basically the process for putting in Bibles into your OpenLP application. I hope that was a help. See you in the next video.